Today, I am going to be brutally honest. It's time once in a while you guys are gonna get this type of videos. Don't expect anything to change in your life if your environment, like Joe Dispenza will say, your 3D circumstances are determining how you think and how you're feeling. Seriously, if you are expecting anything to change, and whatever you feel is determined by your environment, seriously, don't waste your time. You're like, I'm sick and tired. Don't waste your time with manifestation. You're doing nothing. Okay, let me be clear. Hello everyone, my name is Neyah, and on this channel we talk everything about manifestation and so much more. On Patreon I do make extra videos, one-on-one coaching. My website is down below, and every Friday I do a premiere live when I'm live chat with you and an after show live answering your questions. So you better subscribe. No, I'm joking. Subscribe if you want. So okay, let's talk about this for real. Manifestation, it's not, in my opinion, everybody can do it. We are constantly manifesting whether we are conscious of it or not. It's not something that we learn. It's something that we remember how to do consciously. First. Second though, conscious manifestation, it's not for the fainted of heart. But it's not even for the special ones. We're all special. Everybody can do it. Everybody already does it. But they do it unconsciously. To bring consciousness to it, you have to be so sick and tired of living the same pattern, the same experiences over and over and over and over again. And I do believe that the majority of the people that find manifestation is because either they're always in the same dating game where the same kind of person happens to find you over and over and over again, they're in the same money problem, or they're in the same rut over and over and over again. And at some point, there is something in them where they realize, hey, there is something wrong, because why? I always get the same outcome over and over and over again. Is this the definition of insanity? Yes, it is. And that's where they find manifestation. Because at some point in life, I think especially nowadays, many people realize that nothing can change if how you feel, how you think is determined by your environment. Like if you're just waiting for things to change in your life without you changing anything about yourself, and you really expect things to change, that's, for me, that's delusion. Like, you're delusional. You're not really seeing reality. Nobel Prize in 2022, I've even said the universe is not real. But anyway, reality, then you're not getting this manifestation process. Manifestation process defies what you're used to, where you're just waiting around and looking at the street and you're like, where is my Prince Charm? It's going to happen, where is it? And all of a sudden you go to the same place and meet the same Chad, and the cycle repeats again, because you didn't change a damn thing about you. And let's say that you met Prince Charm or whatever. If you didn't change anything about what you're thinking, your identity, even if this guy or this girl is the best thing that you can get, you will behave in the same way as the past, and you will manifest the same outcome. Same with money, same with everything else. So I'm sick and tired of people trying manifestation and then saying it's not working, but the reality of the story is that it's not working effectively because they don't have the courage, the willingness, and the want of being sick of themselves and wanting to change. Now, change doesn't mean that you change your soul or you change the core aspect of you, but you want to be stuck. Like, you don't want to change the negative aspect of you that are not making you manifest that ideal reality. Like, let's say for instance that you want to manifest an amazing relationship, an amazing career, an amazing life, but you still get drunk, you still are an addict, you eat junk food, and you don't do anything to better yourself, and you're rude to everyone around you because you're frustrated about yourself, and then you expect your environment to change. No, it cannot happen. It just cannot happen, guys, because it's a matter of energy, whether you like it or not. If you can overconsume drugs, if you overconsume alcohol, if you are eating junk food, if you are not emanating, and if you're rude to other people as a consequence of hating yourself, how in the world is your situation for getting a healthy relationship going to happen? Now, nothing is impossible, so I can see you guys in the comment section. Nothing is impossible. Great. You can say that you affirm, and you affirm for this healthy relationship and this Chad that is amazing, and the Chad comes about and he's an amazing healthy guy. Tell me, let's be honest, let's be realistic. Is that amazing girl, guy, whatever they are, wanting to be with someone that overindulges alcohol and drugs and doesn't take care of themselves? No, because those two people cannot exist in the same reality, or if they exist and they fall in love with each other, it's a very toxic codependent dynamic, because a person that is healthy, that loves himself, doesn't want to choose someone that doesn't love themselves, and if they do, it's because they have huge codependent issue. Sorry guys, but this is how energy works. You are a match to your states of consciousness. Your personality creates your personal reality. So if you are not willing to change something about yourself before your environment changes, then you're wasting your time. You cannot wait for the 3D to change in order to manifest. You have to change your personality in order to change your personal reality. That doesn't mean that you have to change yourself though. There's a subtle difference. You need to become, let's say that you want to quantum jump in the highest life track for you, where you get the job, you get the career, you get the love of your life, you get the health, you get the body, you get the beauty, you get the everything. You need to become the better version of yourself. Now, you don't have to be perfect, not at all, but you have to change those behaviors of action and thoughts that are keeping you stuck in that lower reality. So let's give the simple example of indulging in alcohol, indulging in drugs, indulging in binge eating, whatever it is that we could consider unhealthy. If I want to live my highest life track, well, probably I should stop binge drinking alcohol. I can drink, but maybe in a more social situation, having fun with my friends. Maybe we could consider that drugs are not sustainable in the long term, and so being an addict or overindulging in drugs might not be the best course of action for me in order to jump in a higher life track. So I might give that up, or, and these are very extreme obviously cases, but I do something to change myself into the better version of myself, because the best version of me is living in the higher life track, and it doesn't have to take a long time. The higher life track is available to you at any time. You have to be the one that jumps on it. And now let's give less extreme example of why, if you're waiting for your 3D to change, if you're still paying attention to the 3D for how you feel, nothing will change. You have to change first, and then your reality will change. So let's talk about SP for a second. Let's say that you are waiting for SP to text you in order to feel better about the entire situation or about your reality. You are wasting your time, because you need to become the version of you that has already received the text. So how would you feel if you would have already received the text? I will feel happy, excited, good. Do that. You don't have to receive the text to feel that. You don't have to think in a certain way to be in the wish fulfilled. Like, you can just make yourself happy, and by doing that, and plus the affirmation, the SP is gonna text you, because you have shifted in that reality. You understand? You can even change a person if you change your observation and perspective of that, but you cannot expect things to change if you don't change yourself first. There is no one to change but self. Your world is your hologram. You are manifesting this hologram. You are quantum jumping in certain realities. You, not the external factors around of you. There are multiple versions of reality, multiple versions of people. Who collapses those versions is you. Through what? Your observation, your focus, attention. So we have to become very clear about the fact that when you guys text me, I saw that this person has done this on Instagram and we are wasting our time talking about it. You have to be clear about the fact that you're wasting your time. And if you don't stop doing that, if you don't stop observing the 3D, if you don't stop controlling the way you feel, and the 3D is controlling the way you feel, you're not manifesting. Or you're manifesting unwanted circumstances. I think that we need to stop looking for fast food kind of spirituality manifestation tips, and we need to become honest about the fact that if the 3D is still controlling how you feel, then you can't expect anything to change. You need to change first, and then reality changes. Why? Because reality is a mirror. And if it is a mirror, why you're trying to put makeup in the mirror every morning? You look insane. You need to put makeup on yourself. You are the observer. You need to change your inner observation. And I don't want to hear any more of my clients text me, I watched Instagram. Seriously. I fed up. If you decide that you want to watch the Instagram of your SP and getting freaked out and waver, do not waste your money on coaching. Do not waste your time watching manifestation content. Do not. Just don't change and let it happen however it needs to happen and keep complaining. But do not waste your time. You're wasting your time if you do that. If you decide to embark on manifestation, you need to stop paying attention to the 3D, log out of Instagram, log out possibly of social media as much as possible, because they suck away your ability to focus. On top of it, I will make a video on Patreon about this. Train your focused attention a little bit more. Affirm, do whatever it is, and commit to your wish fulfilled, because otherwise you don't want it bad enough and you're delusional. Yes, in this way you're delusional because you are expecting things to change without changing anything about the way you're processing your thoughts or your identification. So don't expect anything to change if the 3D is controlling the way you feel. It is the opposite. The 3D is the mirror. So I choose the way I feel. I choose my thoughts, and the mirror reality, with a slight delay, the mirror reality follows. It's not I follow the mirror reality and then it catches up. No, it's the opposite. I change the way I feel and think, mirror adapts. I want to say it again. Don't expect anything to change if your 3D circumstances are controlling the way you feel. Do not stop wasting your time and money on coaching. It's as simple as that. Okay, you guys, I hope you understood this video and it was easy to understand. If you needed to hear this video today, share it with your friends and help me with this channel so I can provide more free content for you guys. Subscribe, hit the ring bell button. See you also on Friday for my premiere and on Patreon. I love you guys. Bye.